A very good morning to all present here. Respected MD sir, honorable teachers, distinguished guests, dignitaries, and my dear friends. Today I, Japji, and I, Muskan, warmly welcome you all on behalf of our class 10th R to our annual presentation on the topic Federalism. Federalism is a system that balances power by dividing it between central and regional governments. It promotes unity while respecting the diversity. It ensures that no single authority has complete control of power. It also brings governance closer to the people, making the administration more effective and responsive. It also encourages cooperation between different levels of government and helps in addressing local needs more efficiently. In this way, federalism strengthens our democracy and helps in the overall development of our country. We would also like to thank our respected class teacher, Ms. Sakshi ma'am, who has been the guiding force and mentor behind this presentation. Their constant support, guidance and encouragement has helped us bring this presentation together. Today we gather here not just to celebrate an event, but to create memories that will stay with us for a lifetime. This stage gives us the opportunity to express our ideas, showcase our talent and work together as a team. Before we start our today's presentation, let us seek the blessings of Almighty so that our presentation may be successful and may proceed smoothly. I request all of you to please stand up and put your right hand on your left shoulder. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high.
Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high.
Where the knowledge is free.
Where the knowledge is free.
Where the world has not been broken up into fragments.
Where the world has not been broken up into fragments.
By narrow domestic walls.
By narrow domestic walls.
Where the word come out from depth of truth.
Where the words come out from the depth of truth.
Into the ever-widening thought and action.
Into the ever-widening thought and action.
Into the that heaven of freedom.
Into that heaven of freedom.
My Father, let my country awake.
Let my country awake.
Small positive thought can change your whole day. So I would like to call Pushkin on the stage for thought of the day.
Good morning everyone. Today's thought of the day is, the success of federalism depends not just on constitutional provisions, but on the spirit of cooperation between the center and the states. I repeat my thought, the success of federalism depends not just on constitutional provisions, but on the spirit of cooperation between the central and the states. Thank you. In a vast and diverse nation, power cannot rest in one hand alone. It must be shared, balanced, and respected. In a diverse country like India, governing everything from one place is not easy. That's where federalism comes in. Today we explore federalism, a system where power is divided between the central and state governments. Now, the students of the class are going to present a play on federalism. India follows a federal system where power is divided between the central and states. Federalism means balance, where states have rights, but they also have responsibilities toward each other. Federalism, for some, water is just a resource. For others, it is survival. And where survival is threatened, silence turns into struggle. Let's see what happens when two states fight over a river.
Look at this land. It's cracking. Without water, our hard work is turned into dust. There is no water for irrigation in our land. Our crops are drying.
Our canals are empty. The river that once gave us life is now barely a trickle.
This is not just a drought. This is because the water is being stored.
If this continues, we will lose everything, our crops, our hope, our income.
Our state is not getting enough river water. In the fields, the signs are already visible. Dry soils, failing crops, and worried faces. What starts as a shortage soon turns into a dispute. A dispute between two states over one river. And now, as tensions arise, leaders step in. CM of state A and B enters.
This river originates from our state. It flows through our land first. We have the right to use it fully.
That's not fair. The river may start in no state, but it sustains millions of people in us. We cannot survive without it.
Our farmers are already struggling. We need water for drinking and irrigation. We cannot compromise.
And what about our farmers? Their fields are drying up. You cannot block nature's lifeline.
If necessary, we will stop the release of water. We will not release water.
Then you are forcing us into a crisis. We will take strong action and protest.
While the two states argue over water, a common man suffers a lot. The real pain is felt by those who depend on it every day.
There is no water in our village. We are struggling every day.
Both
Our crops
states-
are dying up. Months of hard work is being destroyed. This is unfair.
Both states are fighting, but we are suffering.
If the world listens to us, we must stand together.
As the crisis begins, the media arrives, bringing the story into the public eye.
Breaking news, breaking news. The tension continues to rise between the two states for river water distribution, while the political leaders argue ordinary people are suffering severe shortage and distress.
As the conflict grows stronger, hopes of a solution between the two states begin to fade. Citizens are facing severe hardships and tension is rising everywhere. Now, the center intervenes to restore balance and protect the nation's unity.
Both states must understand this issue affects the entire country. It is not just a state issue, it affects the entire nation. In our federal system, cooperation is more important than conflict. We must work together.
If we release more water, our reservoirs will go empty and our people will blame us for not protecting their rights.
We are also facing drought-like conditions. We cannot afford to lose this water. If we receive less water, our crops will fail. Then who will answer our farmers?
We will accept the legal process.
We are ready to cooperate, but not to suffer silently.
This issue cannot be solved through arguments alone. There must be a fair and legal solution. We shall approach the judiciary. Let the court decide based on law, data, and fairness.
Officials and all the citizens turn their eyes towards the court, where a crucial decision is about to be made.
After carefully hearing the both sides and considering the needs of both states, the court reaches final decision. Water from the river will be shared fairly, based on the population, agriculture, and supply of resources.
We accept the legal process.
We also respect the court's decision.
Now we finally have enough water for our crops. Our fields are safe again.
This decision is fair. No state win or loss. Everyone benefits.
Now we can finally live without the fear of water shortage.
This is the true strength of federalism. Division of powers, respect for law, and cooperation between governments for the welfare of people.
Federalism is not about competition between states. It is about collaboration for the people. Together we build a stronger nation. Different states, one nation. Different needs, one solution. That is the power of unity. Thank you.
Federalism. A balanced relation between central and state government is the key to success. Today's topic for group discussion is federalism. So I would like students of my class for group discussion.
Federalism is a system where powers are divided between the central governments and regional governments. In India, this division is clearly mentioned in the constitution through union, state and concurrent lists. It helps manage a diverse country efficiently.
The constitution is the highest authority. Both central and state government must operate within their framework. Federal systems usually have their own constitution that is not easy to amend. It protects and maintains stability of the division of powers.
The main function of the federalism is to maintain a balance between national unity and region diversity. It ensures that a country can function as a single nation while still allowing different regions to govern according to the local's need.
Federalism also strengthens democracy by encouraging participation at multiple levels. It allows different regions to experiment with parties, which can lead to better perspectives.
Federalism can broadly be classified into two main types: coming together federation and holding together federation. In the coming together federation, independent states come together to form a larger union. this is United States. On the other hand, holding together federation refers to a system where a large country divides power between the central and regional governments to maintain unity. India is a good example of this type.
While both India and the United States follow federalism, India prioritizes unity with a strong center, whereas US emphasizes state autonomy, showing how federalism adapts each country's history and needs. India follows a Kasi federal system, where the central government has more powers than the states. It is very different from countries like the United States, where the states enjoy more autonomy.
Federalism in the US is not a fixed system, it's a dynamic shaped by politics, economics, and social pressure. It stands like in balancing unit with diversity, but the challenge lies in managing conflict between different levels of government.
In some federal countries like United States, there is a dual citizenship, meaning a person is a citizen of both the country and the state they reside in. This allows participation in both national and state political systems.
However, in India, the constitution provides for a single citizenship. This system provides unity and equality across states.
Federalism promotes unity by allowing different regions to coexist under one national framework while preserving their unique identities. In a diverse country like India, people belong to different languages, cultures, and traditions. Federalism gives states the power to govern local matters, which make people feel respected and represented.
Other important aspect is power sharing. By distributing the power between center and states, federalism prevents concentration of authority and also reduces the chances of conflicts. It also builds trust between different levels of government.
Federalism also encourages cooperation. Policies like GST in India show how both central and state governments can work together through collaboration.
One of the major advantages of federalism is decentralization. It brings government closer to the people, making the administration more effective and responsive. Local governments understand local problems better so that they can make more suitable decisions.
Federalism ensures that no single authority becomes too powerful. Power is shared between central and regional governments, which ensure democratic balance and reduce the chances of authoritarian rule.
Federalism has also some challenges. Sometimes conflict arises between regional and central government over the distribution of power. Decision making can become slow due to coordination issues. This can lead to the unequal development among the regions. Indian federalism is carefully balanced system. It tries to maintain unity through a strong center while also respecting the diversity and autonomy of the states. The success of this system depends on cooperation, coordination, and mutual respect between the centers and the states.
Federalism works best when there is cooperation between different levels of government. This is often called cooperative federalism, where both central and regional government work together for common goal. It is an important system that helps to manage large and diverse countries effectively. Its success depends on cooperation, balance of powers, and mutual respect between different levels of government.
Federalism is not a power, but a system of government. Federalism provides a structure for exercising power, not a power itself.
In conclusion, federalism remains a vital system that balances unity and diversity, ensuring both national integrity and regional autonomy. Federalism is not just about division of powers, it also includes coordination, cooperation, and coexistence of powers between different levels of government. Federalism works best when unity is preserved and diversity is respected.
In the name of dance, the feet finds the beat, the heart finds the rhythm, and the soul finds the song. So now I would like to invite the performers of our class for beautiful classical performance. is not just a way to express ideas about a topic, but also to gain deeper insights about it. So now I would like to call Navroop and Nandish for our Hindi poem.
आज मैं नंदिश आपके सामने एक कविता प्रस्तुत करने जा रही हूँ, जिसका शीर्षक है यदि संघर्षों की नहीं सुनी। यह कविता रचित है संदीप द्विवेदी द्वारा। यदि संघर्षों की नहीं सुनी तो शिखरों के जय गीत सुनोगे। यदि संघर्षों की नहीं सुनी तो शिखरों के जय गीत सुनोगे। सच कहता हूँ, ठान लिया तो अपने हिस्से जीत लिखोगे, अपने हिस्से जीत लिखोगे। लक्ष्य को बढ़ते हुए कदम के आगे टिकता नहीं कोई दम। बन जाए कितना भी दुर्गम, बन जाए कितना भी दुर्गम, कितना भी हो जाए निर्गम। लक्ष्य को बढ़ते हुए कदम के आगे टिकता नहीं कोई दम। कोई कितना बड़ा भले हो, कोई कितना बड़ा भले हो, पहुंचेगा ही अगर चले हो। यदि रुके नहीं तो तुम लक्ष्यों के निश्चित खड़े समीप मिलोगे। सच कहता हूँ, ठान लिया तो अपने हिस्से जीत लिखोगे, अपने हिस्से जीत लिखोगे।
यही प्रथा थी कल भी अब भी, यही प्रथा थी कल भी अब भी, बड़ा कोई कुछ पाने जब भी। लेकर कुछ मुश्किल असमंजस, भिड़ती रही सदा ही नियति। चाहे जितनी उलझन आए, चाहे जितनी अड़चन आए, भय भीतर का मिटा चुके तो बाहर प्रेरक गीत रचोगे। सच कहती हूँ, ठान लिया तो अपने हिस्से जीत लिखोगे, अपने हिस्से जीत लिखोगे। यदि संघर्षों की नहीं सुनी तो शिखरों के जय गीत सुनोगे। सच कहता हूँ, ठान लिया तो अपने हिस्से जीत लिखोगे, अपने हिस्से जीत लिखोगे। धन्यवाद। Music has power to refresh our minds and lift our spirits. Now let's move on to our next soulful performance, and for that I would like to call Himanshu for Hindi song.
Each instrument tells their own story, and each performance brings it to its life in a unique way. So now, Navya Khatri of our class is going to present a melodious instrumental performance.
Thank you, dear friend, for melodious performance. Now I would like to call Niloy and Namish for English poem.
Good morning, everyone. Today I am Eloy.
And I, Namish,
are going to recite an English poem titled Equipment by Ajar A. Jess. Figure it out for yourself, my lad. Figure it out for yourself, my lad.
you've all that the greatest of men have had. 2 arms, 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes,
And a brain to use if you would be wise. With this equipment they all began.
So start from the top
and say I can, and say I can. Look them over, wise and great. They take their food from a common plate. With similar forks and knives they use, with similar laces they tie their shoes. The world considers them brave and smart. With this equipment they all start.
You handicap, you face. You are the one who must choose your place. You must say where you want to go, how much you will expect truth to know. God has equipped you for life, but He lets you decide what you want to do. It's come from the soul within. The man must furnish the will to will.
So figure it out for yourself, my lad. But you are born
with all that the great have had.
With this equipment they all began. Get a hold of yourself
and say I can, and say I can.
Thank you.
Music is not just heard, it is felt deeply in the heart. So now I would like to call Mahi and Dia for a beautiful English song. And I was running far away, but I ran off the world someday. Nobody knows, nobody knows. There ain't a bed that I can't go. Take me along, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you, and for a moment I thought you were there, but then again it wasn't true. And all this time I have been lying, lying in secret to myself. I've been putting sorrow deep by the slits on my shelf. La-dee-da. Nobody knows, nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain, cried to laugh, can't complain. But home, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. Now take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. And I kept running for some place to go. And I kept running for some place to go. And I kept running for some place to go. I kept running for some place to go. Thank you.
Dance is where music meets expression and every step brings a new emotion to life. So please welcome the students of our class for a mesmerizing group dance performance on theme Unity in Diversity.
भारत यह रंगों का देश है। यहाँ विविधता में एकता और एकता में विविधता है। यहाँ की संस्कृति इसकी धरोहर है। तो आइए देखते हैं इस संस्कृति की कुछ झलकी।
गोंधळ मांडीला
पकड़ी